What's good, people? I wanted to come on. I just got home a few minutes ago, and I wanted to, take a chance to look at the Landon Collins cap hit numbers that just were released, not maybe half an hour ago, and to see how this contract breaks down a little better, because I think everybody, myself included, kind of had sticker shock, at first. Obviously, anytime you see a number like $84 million pop up, the first thing in your mind is whoa, they overpaid. So I really want to take a good look at how this deal breaks down. And the easiest way to do that is to start off by looking at the whole full breakdown from year one all the way until there's no guaranteed money left. Okay? And then we can look at the years after that as well, because this contract breaks down to basically a 3-year, $45 million deal. It really does. With a $6 million dead cap hit after 3 years. They could get out of it with that right there, which is a way overpayment, obviously. But obviously they intend to keep him and, work things out where he could stay for a 6-year contract. Now, year one is the most important one. Everybody was wondering how the Washington Redskins were going to be able to get this guy under contract with only a minute amount of money on the cap. And, I kept telling everybody they'll make the cap work if they want Landon bad enough. And I knew they did. And I came out in one of my videos and told everybody I had like a 97.9% odds in my brain that we were going to sign him. It was actually higher than that. I just did not want to say 99%. But anyway, the deal breaks down to the first year. He's going to cost $4 million against our cap. To me, that is a masterpiece right there within itself. Eric Schaefer is, he's just an unbelievable guy when it comes to keeping the books for the Redskins. He's a guy that's in the shadows. Everybody always talks about Bruce, and Eric Schaefer is a guy that gets the job done when it comes to keeping the books like they're supposed to be. You also have to remember that I believe he got a $15 million signing bonus to start with. They're breaking that down over a certain amount of years. I believe it's over 5 years they're breaking that down. And in 2024, there's an option. That's another, I believe, a $6 million option that actually they'll have between the first and the fifth day of the new year, of the league new year in 2020, to decide whether or not they want to give him the 6-year option. And honestly, the 6-year option would obviously be a holder, just so they can make sure that he doesn't sign elsewhere, and perhaps maybe they can lock him up for a another deal that would be the deal that he would retire on, obviously. Year two, it breaks down to $14.6 million hit on the against the cap. Our cap opens up next year. Now, I believe the cap itself will increase, and even though we have other contracts to pay, that's actually not a bad hit right there comparative to when you look at the big numbers. Now, where the team is going to take the hit big is in 2021. Now, I expect the cap to jump, big time, probably another 30 million by this time. But of course, that means that all the contracts will jump with it. So that's a big number. $17.1 million is a big number for one season. And it's a number that they're going to have to learn to deal with. They're not going to be able to get around that. That's cheap quarterback money. Actually, that's not quarterback money anymore, but that's, he's setting a standard at the safety position with that contract, obviously. In 2022, it drops back down to 16. The dead cap gets smaller, as you see, because it's broke down over 5 years. The signing bonuses. 2023, his salary is at 17.1 again. His dead cap drops to $3 million. And then in 2024, his salary drops down to 15.1, and we don't owe him anything, meaning that we could cut him and not have to pay him nothing in the 6th year. Now, as I said a minute ago, there's a 2nd year option bonus that could be had between the first and fifth day of the new league year in 2020 if the team decides to give it to him. Now, I don't know all the ifs, ands, and buts about that particular option and what all is involved in it. I actually think that this is going to allow us to probably make a really good push at CJ Mosley. And I know a lot of people don't see it happening. Folks, don't count it out. Another brick in the Bama wall. Build that Bama wall. Do it. Redskins front office, do it. You know, everybody has got a problem with Bruce, including me. Bruce doesn't control any of this. He controls trades. Right now, he's trying to find a suitor for Zach Brown and Mason Foster, who we're trying to dump, along with probably another person that they're not naming at this point. But we're going to see the way this all unfolds. But that's all I got. Hail to the Redskins. Peace, y'all.